Hey guys, it's the Voracious Prepper. Today I got a knife unboxing video for you. I have the SE3 here, made by Randall's Adventure Training and Equipment Group, made in the USA, made in Idaho Falls, Idaho. They have a lifetime warranty. Let you read that. Now I did look up on Reddit on some subreddits, and they do indeed uphold their warranty service. If the blade breaks, ship it back, they'll replace it. But yeah, if it's like general rust or if the blade gets lost or stolen, they will not replace it. But it's good to know that like if it fails to perform the way it's supposed to, they will fix it. Here's some survival instructions on the back of the box. It's a nice little touch up. Now let's get to the good stuff. Set that box aside. You get 2 stickers. Now, I always recall getting this particular sticker with all of my Esee blades. I don't remember getting this one, but maybe I did get this one as well. I just can't remember. I fancy this sticker more, so I'm going to definitely put it on my PC case or something. So it's nice to get those. You get 2 business cards essentially, one advertising their contact information, another one that specifies the no questions asked lifetime warranty with some contact information as well. Here on the back, you get some survival tips, some ground to air distress signal, and then short-term survival tips. So that's kind of cute. I have no real use for these though, but it's cool that it includes that. Now here's the blade. Set this box aside. When I received this knife, the retention was very strong. It was exceedingly difficult to deploy this blade, to the point where it was honestly probably dangerous because you would yank on it so hard that the blade would run away from you. So I ended up taking my Dremel tool and just very carefully removing a little bit of whatever those buttons are that keep the blade in, and now it has superior retention. It's easy to get out, no problem. I'm not a big fan of Esee sheaths. However, I will state that they're far better than most sheaths you get with knives, especially survival knives. A lot of sheaths I've gotten in the past are a crusty nylon sheath with some Velcro, so it's definitely a step up. The rivets are very well intact, the hardware is solid, the belt clip is solid, no problem there. Has a nice little drainage hole, so if water accumulates in the sheath it can drain. But I'm probably going to replace this sheath eventually and get a Kydex sheath of some kind, maybe some kind of fancy design, because I plan to use this knife for an EDC blade. Here's the blade here. The powder coating is perfectly distributed throughout the blade. The blade profiling is near perfect, I would say. It's nice and sharp. I've done a few cut tests with it, but it's got a good edge for sure. I love that finger choil. You can really choke up on this blade, guys, and it's got great jimping. Now, I prefer knives with a little bit more aggressive jimping, but that jimping is not bad at all. I mean, the knife is secure, especially if you utilize that finger choil. I like the pommel. I feel like it would serve as a decent impact weapon, especially for breaking glass, with it having that point tapered up the way it does. It's got a little serial number there, which I'm assuming is just specifying what number this blade is out of all the blades they've made. The micarta feels nice. The fit and finish is perfect. There's no gap here in between the scales or the spine. Everything is rounded out. I mean, it's quality. It's absolutely quality. I'm going to go over the specs real quick with you guys. Overall length is 8.31 inches. Cutting edge length is 3.38 inches. Overall blade length is 3.88 inches. Maximum thickness is 0.125. And then it's got 1095 carbon steel with a Rockwell hardness of 55 to 57. It's got that finished powder coat. The knife by itself weighs 5.2 ounces, and then with the sheath it weighs 9.3 ounces. Now that's what it specifies on their website. It may deviate ever so slightly, but I'm just going off the specs of Esee's website. But yeah, I was looking for a nice fixed blade knife. I've carried folders for many years, but I wanted to try something that was fixed blade, and I'm just more familiarized with Esee products, so I decided to get one of these. Now I can compare it here to an Esee Azula 2. A bit bigger. I do like the feel of the SE3 a little bit more, honestly, than the SE2. I was going to use this as my fixed blade knife, but as I mentioned, I wanted something a little more bigger, a little more robust, a little more utilitarian, and that's mainly what I'm going to use this knife for. I probably will carry a folder in addition to the fixed blade, but you know, for heavier tasks, this should excel nicely. I highly recommend getting any kind of Esee blade. I don't think you'll be disappointed. The only thing I would state is maybe not use it for food preparation because of the powder coating. It could be toxic. If that doesn't really concern you much, at the very least use some kind of food grade safe oil that you apply. Now this powder coating is going to help immensely prevent it from getting rust or anything of the sorts. But depending on how you use this knife, it's eventually going to wear away, you know, so you're going to have more bare spots. So you do want to apply a liberal amount of oil, you know, eventually, especially along the cutting edge. I mean, that's really the only exposed part that I would see getting rusted, at least when it's brand new. And like I mentioned, definitely like a heavy duty cardboard cutting box knife. That's kind of what I'm going to use it for, cardboard, maybe large pieces of rope, whatever I can find that I would need a heavier blade for. I do like to carry a lot more slimmer blades like the Spyderco's, and I don't want to say they feel cheap, but I feel like I could apply a lot more pressure on a fixed blade knife and not feel bad about it, you know. So the price is about $115 on Amazon. I'm sure the price varies, 120, 115, 110, maybe even $100 on a sale. But absolutely recommend this blade. I'm going to carry it for a few months, see how it performs. I hope you guys enjoy my video, and I hope you guys have a good day.